Christina's conscious, energetic thought process presents Planet Utopia, episode 12.522, Truth, Love, Tunability. Since the center is where human intellection, our individual metaphysical intellect, is where we function in omnidirectional observation logically. This is in universe, omnidirectional universe. Therefore, the lag rate between apprehension and comprehension, where the 6 degrees of freedom come into metaphysical generalized conception field of thought logically, is when, whereas whoever cogitates reliably or unreliably in respect to awareness or unawareness of equilibrium and the conceptuality of the vector equilibrium. But it does not indicate why and what the individualized motivating agenda articulates disdainful hostility, engendering more detrimental degrees of slave mentality conditioning in the universal communications process. Omnidirectional, and all words with the prefix omni may indicate the most overlooked omnirational truths of our coexisting evolution species. By contrast, ominous, originating in Latin, ominosus, from omen, that historically signals fearful worries of impending doom, makes its way into the entertainment industry. Music compositions, those dissonant notes, chords that humans react to when the real or imagined intention coordinates innovative tunable frequencies. But it also engenders emotional reactions that identify with areas of the brain's neuronal circuits as reactions to musical performances that satisfy some momentary depths, transactional disposition, depending on individualized adaptation, and much more to be explored. So my evolving focus is not ominosus and omens that are mostly a pure imagination, but to potential tunable angles and frequencies of omnicoherent truth and love tunability. If not for R. Buckminster Fuller's chronological library of his lifelong written note-taking observations, cataloged by E.J. Applewhite in alphabetical order, I could not stand a chance of discerning omnirational correlations to the depths of inquiry as to whom, what, where, when, and why oversights and overlooked truths that are never provided by the run-of-the-mill publications, educations, and most recently from the leading social media platforms. Those global platforms, Twitter, YouTube, Anchor/Spotify, as my selected universal communication systems, are the 3 to which I upload my content. It is reiterated evidence as a consciously coordinated thought-language evolving process, attempting omnirational coherence communicated to the millions of humans on Earth who undoubtedly want to experience love and to share the truth of it with others in a coexisting comprehension. Millions of people historically expect to experience the truth of love from the PRJWBCHM, politics, religion, justice, war, belief, complex, hierarchical matrix, without actually pinpointing this matrix's interaccommodating hierarchical inherited detrimental schemes. This is because it is of the womb of permitted ignorance that for millenniums has been influencing human emotions, expectations, and all else categorized as essential to the human condition. Typically, the PRJWBCHM is not identified as prevalent factors in the slave mentality conditioning that humans today are ramping up as raging articulations spew out racially biased outrage from generations of variously suppressed people throughout the world's 7 continents. The population numbers have increased since 2020, but rounded out, this list here can give us an indication of the utter futility when any biased individual, narcissistically or politically contriving groups ranting hope to achieve the desired solution, which of course, ultimately, will be an omnirationally induced solution that coincides with eliminating the slave mentality from the earth. Continents, I'll list 7 of them, and their populations as of 2020 as a rounded up number. Asia, more than 4.5 billion humans. Africa, more than 1.5 billion humans. Europe, more than 7.5 million humans. North America, more than 600 million humans. South America, more than 430 million humans. Australia/Oceania, more than 43 million humans. Antarctica, 0 human population. As we can read in Synergetics 302.00, apprehension means information furnished by wave frequencies. They are tune-inable within our humanity's limited sensorial spectrum. So naturally, the more misinformed we are by the PRJWBCHM, the further from the truth we are, and comprehending the eternal omniscient mind's designing our evolution mammalian species as a potentially coexisting amicable tuning in frequency and angle mentalities. Tunability correlates to awareness of the all-space filling, conceptual set of local relationships. Like it or not, admit or deny it, the closest packing spheres explained in Fuller's Synergetics turns out to be an essential elementary education for all the reasons we have not yet discerned and can discover in a due course. From Synergetics 1005.55 through 1005.57, truths are differentiable, but love is omni-embracing, omni-coherent, omni-inclusive with no exceptions. This does not mean including detrimental oppositions to the truth of love, the truth of our amicably coexisting humanity, in order to rationalize any of the PRJWBCHM, because traditionally those interaccommodating authorities hold the keys to the prisons that resolve no deeply underlying angle and frequency modifications. It is helpful to recall from memory stored information that the only 2 possible covariables operative in all universe design are modification of angle and frequency. Until next time, anticipating our healthy, happy coexistence on Earth and on planet Utopia. Thank you. Reference: Worldometers, Info, Synergetics 302, Synergetics 1005.55 through 1005.57. Contact planetutopia60@gmail.com.